After 13 hours working on a project, the deadline has come, but the power went off. I tried to open up a PSD file, but What the f? Guys, you have no idea what I went through in this project. It all goes back on a day when I was searching for some stock photos for my new artwork, when suddenly I received a new message. Hi, I hope all is well. Do you accept requests for commission work? Hello to all my YouTube friends. As you saw in the intro, today I'm gonna tell you one of my toughest projects ordered by client. And if you want to order a commissioned work, you're so welcome. Just comment what you want. I'll be in touch with you. So, without wasting any more time, let me tell you this story. When I asked the client about the concept and his idea, he sent me some pictures and explanations. City landscape in back but blended similar to the figure 1 where the lights are profound but you can see the buildings. Statue of Liberty similar to figure 1 but instead have a roaring lion face and a flame using my logo moved out the flame. And some other stuff. By the way, the deadline was 6th November and it was just 2nd November. So I had lots of time to do the job on time in these 4 days. So I bring my planner and made a plan to do the job on time. But I didn't have any idea what's gonna happen to me soon. In day 1, I put all the day to find the right stock images based on the initial concept, of course. So I searched a bunch of stock images, websites like Unsplash, Pixels, FreePic, and so on. And finally I've got them. And here they are. Liberty statue, roaring lion statue, a bunch of stone cracks, a bodega, street signs, and finally city landscape checked. Day 1 was finished and all stock images were ready to use. So I took a rest and started day 2. In day 2, I opened up the Photoshop and started to make the main subject. Yes, making the Liberty statue with a lion face, which was one of the most important parts because whole the main idea was around this part. So I needed to do all steps carefully and make a hyper-realistic lion's statue. I used some stone textures too and blend them with Blendiv to make the whole parts look stony. After that, all I had to do was adding the lion's statue to the Liberty's body and add some shadows below it to make it look better and realistic, of course. So I did them and this was the result of day 2. I succeeded to make the main subject as realistic as possible and there were just 2 days left to the deadline. In day 3, I started to make the flame morph to the lion-hearted logo, so I selected it and made a path, then I added flames by using the render part of Photoshop, and boom! It wasn't, actually satisfying, but we could make it somehow work, So I brought a soft round brush and started to paint some highlights to the flames. I needed to make it as realistic as possible, so I should be so careful about that. Any additional highlights and exaggerations could ruin everything, so I did my best, and after using a bunch of fire overlays and particles, I ended up with this gorgeous flame. Just look at it, guys. It's beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, day 3 was literally ended and there was just one last day left and I should make the whole landscape and blend them all together and deliver it on time. So I went to bed with lots of stress and day 4 begins. In day 4, I woke up early and without any wasted time started the remaining works to finish it ASAP. The time was ticking and there were lots of tiny works left to do. So yeah, happily I started finishing the project. And as I told you in the first of the video, I had no idea what's gonna happen to me. I was really happy and thought that in final steps the works was almost done, and I was thinking to how more beautiful it can look with the camera raw filter effect. That suddenly guys, the power went off. And 35 minutes of recording literally missed, but I wasn't sad too much. I was thinking that it's just a little process, I can record it again and it's just nothing. Let me open up the Photoshop and I'll record it again. Meanwhile, these positive vibes and giving hope to myself to do it again even better. I really had hoped, but what? In the last steps, my entire project blew off. The PSD file had corrupted, I could nothing to do about it. I tried a bunch of repairing tools to recover my project. All the websites, gaps, solutions, no, nothing gonna works today. My mind was blowing and I was really sad and depressed. I had no more time to complete the job on time, so I decided to tell the story to the client. Hey sir, as you can see, I was in the last steps and suddenly the power went off and the PSD file got corrupted. I tried everything to recover it, but nothing worked. After some chatting, now I have 2 more days to finish the job again. But it wasn't so bad, was it? Anyway, I should start the project again and do all those steps again. So once again, I gain my energy back and open up the Photoshop. The first steps were really hard, really hard, and suffering of course, but I should finish the job by tomorrow night, so I needed to keep focusing. As the project went forward, I've become more hopeful. Finally, this nightmare was going to end, and finally I could breathe a sigh of relief, and after a very long and exhausting week, I finally finished the job. And it was ready to be sent to the client. And here is what I end up with. Well guys, I hope you like this video. I really put too much effort on this one. So please like it and comment your opinion about it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to do that. It means a lot to me. And finally, thank you for watching this video till here. And I guess that's it. And I'll see you in my next video.